Okay, so this is number 5, I think, of our walk-in talks. I am heading to the park in a different direction. This is the American Legion. Right there. My biological grandfather, his name was Robert Lawrence Roller. I believe that's his name. He passed away before I was born. He died from diabetes. He had both his legs taken off because back then he was an alcoholic too. So he died in an alley, drunk in an alley. And back then there just wasn't a lot like there is medicine-wise for diabetes. Anyway, he is in the books because he blew up the Japanese food supply. He bombed it. And so his kids, like my mom, my aunt, and stuff like that, are able to go to any American Legion and eat and all that type of stuff. I think that's his name. So every time I go by, it just makes me remember that. Today is Tuesday when I'm filming, and it's in the 70s, and it's sunny, and then it gets cloudy. Right now we're in a cloudy spot. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I figured I'd come this way to the park. I was supposed to go to another park, like another town over, and my husband was going to take me, but he has some business stuff that he's doing, so he could not. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I have my daughter's car all day because she's off. She has off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And today she went out. Well, she never came home last night. She went with her friends. And we're at the graffiti wall. Let me go over here where there's some shade. And put my water bottle right here. And oh my God, my eyebrows are quite dark today. Anyway, so I was like, look, I need the car Wednesday. I have to go to the bank. I have some running around to do. I want to go to the other park in the other town. They call it a park, but a zoo, but it's not really like a zoo, you know. Has a lot of trails and stuff, so I want to go there. And if I have time, I want to look for a car. I was supposed to go to the dentist. Remember I told you what happened when my tooth went down the sink? My temporary tooth? So I was supposed to go today, but something had happened, and now I can't get into May 4th. May 4th, unless they have somebody to like cancel or something. But the dentist that I go to is very busy, very, very busy, and yeah, it's hard to get in unless like you're in pain. I should have said I was in pain, but then I don't want to mess with anything. I just want the cap put on, the crown put on, you know. So that is that. The last video I did, I was saying I was depressed, which I'm still kind of depressed, but not as much. I start cardiac rehab on Friday, and what they told me is I'm going to be doing it 3 times a week. It'll be an hour session each time, and I go for 36 sessions my insurance pays for. So that would be 12 sessions a month, so like 3 months. An hour long, 3 times a week. And then I have to do a nutritionist. She called today, but I have to get back to her. And I'll see a nutritionist. I don't know if that's just a one-time thing or what. They want me to go to this like diabetic class nutritionist thing. I don't know. So I'm going to start eating healthier, what I can eat. I don't know if they're going to put me on a cardiac diet. God, I hope not. I mean, I'll stay away from fried foods and stuff and eat it here and there, but oh my God, I was on a cardiac diet in the hospital when I was in Philly, and whoa, oh my God, that was tough. I ordered a chicken Caesar salad, and I can get that, but I couldn't get the Caesar dressing because they said it had too much sodium in it. And I'm like, well, what can I get? And they're like, ranch or like something else I forgot. And I'm like, ranch dressing on a chicken Caesar salad? No, thank you. And I can't eat salads plain. I have a friend that can eat like plain salads with no dressing. I just can't do it. I don't know. So I am shocked, maybe because it's a weekday. Well, yeah, I guess kids are in school. My kids aren't in school anymore. Even my youngest, he stopped in January. He had all his credits. Isaiah was supposed to graduate when he was 16. And because he took like double of everything, you know, and when he was in 9th, 10th, and 11th. But then COVID happened, and he just couldn't. He had to go for one semester, you know, because they were out of school the year before for his 11th grade, and he just couldn't get all his credits. So he had to go in there for like half a day and like like in one semester, like, you know, so he's out in January. So, because I'm like, God, it's nice out. It's in the 70s and there's no kids. But I forgot the last time I went on a Sunday and the kids are off. You know, when you know, you have all your kids are home. I mean, they work and stuff, but like, they don't go to school. I forget. Like, oh, well, Ann, it's only Tuesday. Their kids are in school. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you know? So I'm going to go over here in the shade and sit. I've been walking before I start filming a little bit. I didn't walk yesterday at all because my leg was hurting where they went in my groin, and it was sore, and that was surprising because I never had it sore before. Like, so I know I like overdid it. This is shade. Let me go over here in the shade. There's a nice view. I don't know if that's a motorcycle or what they got going on over there. But yeah, so hopefully, let's fix you a little bit. Hopefully tomorrow I can go to where they call, like I said, they call it a zoo. But then in there, they also have like a water park for kids where like you can run through like it's really, really nice. They have trails, and that way you guys have a different scenery than the same scenery, you know? I didn't bring any bird seed today because I just didn't feel like feeding the geese today or like carrying it, to be honest with you. And yeah, I know it's awful noisy today. All right, let's just walk a little bit. I woke up with anxiety today, so when I'm like that, I gotta keep going, you know? Keep walking. It's funny, when I first start doing my walk and talks, I'd hold you like this. And I never thought to, like, hello, you can just hold it like this where they can see you. Because I have you on a selfie stick. Do you know what I mean? That way you can see more of me than just my side view. So I have one today. It's probably gone. I'm going to redo it. The Lunar Beauty lip oil. I have the whole nude collection. So Manny MUA came out with the nude prism collection. And the video will be up tonight. I edited it this morning. I think Sunday when I walked. Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. I had the makeup on. That was with the nude collection. And in my video today, I said, well, I have to test out the lip oils because lip oils don't last long. You know, it's not like a gloss. And I said, you know, I would try it out when I'm walking. So that's what I have on. And I have it in my pockets. Yeah, that's a motorcycle. So I'm going to put a little more on. Smells so good. It's like mango or something. I don't know. I'm surprised because there's houses over there. Nobody has called the cops yet. Because they're actually in the park with the motorcycle, and you're not at the motorcycle here, you know? So, remember I told you guys I went for my lung test, and I had a stress test. So, my stress came back good. They said there was like, they didn't see no angina or anything like that. So they gave me the clear to actually go for my cardiac rehab. But I didn't get my lung test back. And every time I call, they're like, we'll have a nurse call you. And they always say, if they don't call you, that's good news. There's 2 or 3 motorcycles. That's why it's so loud. How rude when I'm recording. Anywho, I notice now I'm walking, so I'm getting short of breath. But I notice now I could just be sitting down and I'm not gasping for air, but I'm like, have to take a deep breath, if that makes sense. I'm like, and then I'll do it again, and then I start breathing normal, but it's like I can't breathe, and I'm like, you know, till I get myself together and I could breathe. And I notice it's happening more and more, and as I was walking, it happened a little bit. It's different from when I was having those heart issues. That would only happen if I went up and down the steps, if I was vacuuming, doing things. Then it's like that. I was gasping for air then. I would literally, see how I had to just catch my breath. So I gotta figure out what's going on. So that I was gasping for air. Like I would literally be like, where I would have to sit down because I felt like I was gonna pass out. Like, do you know? This is a different, so I don't know what is going on. So if this keeps happening, because each day it's getting worse and worse. So if it keeps happening, I'm gonna have to make a doctor's appointment or a pulmonary doctor appointment or something, because it's really getting bad. It's happening at least 20 times a day. And before my heart, if I was just sitting down, it never happened. So I want to walk over here, but I think it's too loud because they're on the motors. Well, I'll walk over there so you guys can see the motorcycles. But I never had that happen. If I would, you know, if I sat down, I was fine. You know, after I was like gasping for air, if I was doing something, I would sit down. About 20 minutes, I was fine. This is, like, it's happening again. This has never happened to me, and I'm not really, I mean, I'm walking, so yes, but this is happening like when I'm home, just sitting on the couch watching TV, if that makes sense. So, it's starting to concern me a little bit. I have no chest pain. There's no chest pain at all. It's just, I can't catch my breath, if that makes sense. So, I need to get my health together, my mental health, my health, and not stress so much. I'm a big stressor, and when I stress, I don't sleep. And last night I finally slept so good. Oh, here's some geese over here. I've never seen them over here, and they're walking. That's probably because there's not a lot of people here. Let me turn you around. Okay, so there's geese way over there walking, and then over here eating. Now I wish I brought, and they have the babies. Now I wish I brought the food. I'm not going to get too close because they have their babies. And there's some over there. Gonna walk past the babies so hopefully they don't attack me. Here's some turtles. They're gonna go in the water if I get too close. Let me show you. There's the turtles. If I get too close, they're gonna go in the water. Oh, one of them's orange. This one here on my left is orange. There's some. Oh my God, yeah, if I get too close, they're gonna go in the water. They're the ones I told you that I see, like, what is that? And it's the turtles. And then right here are the, okay. All right, I don't want to disturb the turtles. Oh, one of them already went in. They are pretty big. Oh, here's some more geese over here. They're probably over here because of the motorcycles. But anyway, like I was saying, I digressed because I've seen the beautiful, the geese and the turtles. That's the first time I've seen the turtles. Yeah, so I've never noticed here because I don't think I ever came out this far. There's a picnic table and a bench. Because if you go this direction, that's the park. So I've never came out this far. It's way loud over there, so I'm gonna walk up here where the playground is. Yeah, that's what's going on with me. You know, that's what I was saying. So like, last night was the first time I slept really, really good. There were some things that were going on that I was like worried about. Like personal things at home, like you guys know what's going on with the house and stuff. But I got that taken care of, so I'm happy about that. And you know, the most important thing is our mental health and our physical health. And I cannot allow things to stress me out, because I am the type, I will not sleep for days. I worry and I worry. For instance, if I owe a bill, but bills do. I have all these hospital bills coming in. Oh my God, so much. We have insurance, but it doesn't cover everything. And tens of thousands of dollars, you know? Looking at the people on the motorcycle. So they're two of them and they're taking turns. And then I won't sleep because I don't like owing anybody, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh my God, how am I gonna pay this? Then I worry, like in the month of April, the first 2 weeks, I didn't put any content out. So like, I didn't even make half of what I usually make. So then I worry about that. Things that you can't control is what I worry about. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. And I just made a point, like, I'm not going to allow things to bother me anymore. I just can't. I cannot. Because when you don't sleep, especially when you're diabetic, well, that affects you too. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have this new year, new Ann. What happened to me where I could have died was very traumatic for me, for my family. It's, you know, your mental and positivity, forgiveness. Forgiveness is the key. Letting bad energy go, just in general. And I'm not talking about anything specifically, just in general, you know. Working on my marriage, you know. That's what my goal is, walking, getting healthy. Now, I don't walk too far and I don't walk fast. I'm not a pace walker, but I am walking. If you would have told me this months ago, I'm like, I'm not walking. I'll use the car to go somewhere. Well, now I could walk to the post office to see if there's any mail there, you know? Before, I'm like, I'm not walking. My husband used to say, why don't you walk to the post office? I'm like, I'm not walking, that's far. Or I'm going to carry packages home, you know? Well, it's really not that far. I've been walking like an hour and a half almost every day. I lost 4 pounds so far. So I'm happy about that. I want to get down to 140. I need to lose my stomach because I'm in that insulin resistance. So it looks like I'm pregnant, you know? All right, I think I'm going to get off of here. I've been trying to catch my breath a lot lately, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and go home and call the doctor and see if they got my test results. Hopefully you know, like maybe I could just need an inhaler and that will help me, you know. It's just weird. Ever since I had the stent put in, I noticed that's happening to me a lot. It's really, really weird. See? So if you ever had that happen, if you had a stent put in, did you notice afterwards, were you shortness of breath? You know, let me know down below. And yeah, that's our mini little walk and talks. I want to try to do them a lot, even if it's just a 10 or 15 minute video, just to get out. And knowing that I have to film gets me out of the house, if that makes sense. So tomorrow I'll be filming a car vlog. I'll be going different places. Hopefully, like I said, I can go to that other park in the other town. And we'll be doing that. So it'll be different scenery. Alright guys, please like this video. It really does help me out. Like the video if you're liking these car vlogs. Or dislike it. It helps me out as well. Leave a comment. Let me know how your day's going. Let me know what the weather is. I think it's like 71 or 72 here. So let me know. And yeah. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.